All right, guys. Well, hello. I am so excited to have everybody with us, all of your beautiful smiling faces to this beautiful Thursday call. It's my favorite call of the week, our Transformation Thursday, where we get to hear so many amazing testimonies and just be reminded of the incredible regenerative powers of these superfoods. So whether you're on camera or off camera, your presence here is so important. So just know that, period. We have so many amazing people here supporting each one of us. So yeah, first, let me just get into it. I'm going to share a little bit of my story and why, this means so much to me and why I take my time out of every week to be on this call and why it means so much to me for you guys to be here too. So my name is Nikoll. And to be honest with you, this box of superfoods that we're going to go over today really changed my life in every way possible. And it still continues to do that. So it's pretty incredible what one box can do for someone. So I'm a homeschooling mama. I'm married to a biologist, and for over a decade, I've pursued a life in nature. I home birthed, homeschool, homesteading, lived in food forests, planted gardens, opened up organic markets. Like you name it, we've pretty much done it, done our very best to live holistically and honor God's creations. But behind all the beautiful pictures, there was a lot of harsh realities. And one of them was it was very difficult to find nourishing food for our family. And that was one of our main priorities as parents. So we moved clear across the country in search of it. And what we discovered were a lot of food deserts, malnourished families, and poverty. We noticed that the homesteading lifestyle had very little income possibility, or at least that was our experience. And yeah, I ended up sacrificing our health at times, and mostly mine, because I always wanted to give my kids the best. But my last pregnancy revealed that I was malnourished, and I have witnessed far too many beautiful families in similar situations. So, and thank goodness, though, that when we pray, God answers, because in 2012, I was living on a prayer. We were grieving a tragic family loss, and a friend brought over what I called our box of hope, or a basket of hope, our box of Purium. And it nourished us so deeply, physically and emotionally. We went from literally not wanting to live to dreaming again. It was 30 days on these superfoods. We were in deep states of depression, and some of my family members suicidal because of what had happened. And we were dreaming and playing in the garden and playing with our family and the kids again. So it was a huge shift. And that's when I realized this wasn't just about superfoods. So now I'm happy to report that all 12 of my family members now have organic regenerative food delivered to our door monthly because of this program. So huge game changer for us in so many ways. But my favorite part isn't just about the story of my family, even though it was pretty incredible, but it's that we get to help other families consume and have these nourishing, mineral-rich nutrients come to their door too. So I know, like I said, I was living on a prayer when it came to me, and I know there might be people out there praying for this very thing. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it. First off, I want to say this is not a diet. I have tried many of the different diets in this world, and many of them are fun, and they put you down a different path of exploration and artism and, being creative. But this protocol is about giving our bodies the tool to thrive. It's a 90-day reset to deeply nourish and detoxify your system. And it can give you everything you need to bring your body into balance. It's affordable, it's convenient, and literally anyone can do it. So that's my favorite part, right? I've already said that, but it's just so amazing how this can meet everyone's needs. So it basically looks like 2 superfood meals a day. I usually do breakfast and lunch, or most of us do breakfast and lunch, but you can do however it feels best for you. And then you snack on as much whole foods as you like. Fruits and veggies is ideal. And then make a nice dinner with your family. It's super simple. This whole program is sustainable and, again, doable. Anybody can do this. It's so easy. So the first product that I'm going to go over is this Biome Medic. Biome Medic is our gut support hero, if you will. It's a prebiotic, a probiotic, a postbiotic. It's the only clinical proven product to reduce glyphosate in the system, and that's Roundup, the toxic herbicide that's found in our food supply, which is also found in our air, in our water, and it's insidious. This chemical is linked to inflammation, hormone disruption, and all kinds of diseases like autoimmune, cancer, autism, dementia, gluten intolerances. The list continues, right? On top, to top it off, you can't wash it off. That's what I'm saying. Glyphosate or pesticides cannot be washed off of our vegetables. So that's the bad news. The good news is, right, Biome Medic can take it out of our body. So woohoo for that. And it is so important to get this product into every one of our family members, right? They're spraying all these pesticides on every playground and ball field, and all of my neighbors are spraying it. All the golf courses are spraying it. They're spraying it on food. So this is key. Another thing this product does is help to lower your CRP, which are C-reactive proteins, and they are a key inflammation marker in the body. So this product is clinically proven to remove 74% of it in the body. So that is incredible. So again, I hope everyone gets that product and benefits from it. And I'd love to hear your stories because we could all have a better inflammatory response and help regenerate our gut. Next product up is Super Aminos. This is my favorite. If you know me, you know this is my favorite. It makes me feel like a super mom. They're pre-digested vegan protein tablets. They have a 99% absorption rate. They help burn fat, build muscle, which is exactly what my 42-year-old body needs. Each serving is 20 to 30 grams of protein. I mean, that's incredible. Without straining your kidneys. So it bypasses the kidneys. They help support healthy aging, metabolism, and your skin tone. So it's like feeling strength in your body without the soreness. So it's really incredible. Actually, I take these after I go work out and I don't get sore. So that's another incredible testimony. They literally give you strength, make you stronger, energized, and you will feel it. I don't go anywhere without these. They're literally in every bag that I own. So again, these are key. If you're on dialysis or you have one kidney, people suffering from kidney issues, these are perfect for you as well. So love that. Next up, we have the Power Shake, and this is literally the flagstaff product of Purium. One shake is equivalent to 6 microgreen salads. So I don't know about you, but I wasn't eating 6 microgreen salads for breakfast or lunch, and I would consider myself pretty healthy. But this makes it so doable. So this is our go-to. We shake it up with ice water. You can blend it with fruit and make it a smoothie if you want. That's totally fine. So, it fits everybody's needs and molds, but this is so easy to get our nutrients. And if you were going to start with one thing or you have somebody in your family that maybe doesn't eat the most ideal nutrients, this would be something to help them start to alkaline their body. And so they can start absorbing minerals in a good way. Absolutely love the Power Shake. Next up, we have Apothe-Cherry. This is our nighttime elixir. This helps you wind down at the end of the night. I actually drink it all day long. It doesn't make me tired either. It just helps me get into a deeper sleep. But most people are not getting into deep sleep. So that REM sleep where our body's healing, we're restoring our hormones. We are, getting into stored trauma in the body. This Tart Cherry is going to help that. I have so many testimonies of people in our community that have had children that have been dealing with different kind of issues from autism to skin irritations. And this Apothe-Cherry has really helped the whole family sleep at night. And I think we all can attest to how important family sleep is. This is the highest level of naturally occurring melatonin in any food source. And it's so thick and delicious. I love it just as it is with ice water. But some of my friends also mix it with lime and honey and call it cherry limeade, or some people mix it with sparkling water. So again, you can get creative with all of these products, which is another thing that I love. So we don't get burnt out. We keep ourselves fresh with all these nutrients. So those are the 4 main parts of this protocol. And the last piece is absolute gem. This is a super cleanser. So this is a gentle parasite cleanse, but it's not just for parasites. It helps remove unwanted organisms that are in your body in general. So whether that's mold, yeast, fungus, candida, it's going to help start to get those things out of your body. And that's really incredible. You don't know how good your body's going to feel until you put yourself on this super cleanser. And then you're going to realize how much of those little organisms have been contributing to your sugar cravings, your fatigue, your brain fog, right? So you do this for 10-day increments twice throughout the 90-day program. And again, whoever invited you to this call will help you step by step. There's a tracker sheet. We can make it fit your lifestyle, but you're going to be able to go about your natural days and do this protocol. This isn't something that's going to put you out on the couch. I've done a lot of cleanses in my life, and this one is just, you can live life. And that's one of my favorite things about it. So key pieces, there's all kinds of studies coming out too that are linking parasites to ... Do your research on that. If you're pregnant or breastfeeding, you would switch to the cracked Cell Chlorella. This will help you build healthy cells. I wish I would have known about this when I was pregnant. Like I said, my last child, I recognized that I was malnourished, and so was he. So these are really key for helping to build blood in the body. So if you were pregnant or breastfeeding, you would switch to these. And also my kids love these. They love to just snack on them. They help remove heavy metals from the body too. So, which is another big piece of cleansing on a daily basis. So super fun. So that's the program. It's literally 5 main products. They're so easy to incorporate into your life. You can make it yours. You could do it the way it's suggested, or you can listen to your own body, because this whole program really is about becoming intuitive with your own body, listening to your own body's needs. And truly, I didn't know what the word satiated meant until I started consuming Purium products. So I'm excited for you to get started, and I'm excited to hear from who's already started. So we're going to get into that in a minute. But some of the other things that come up when we talk about this program is, how long should I do it? So I've said it before, but I'll just kind of go over it a little bit more in detail. This is a 90-day commitment. And why we say 90 days is because most people didn't get into the state they're in overnight, right? These are lifestyle, right? It's all the years of accumulated toxins and lifestyle choices and diets and environments and genetics and all the things that make up our bodies. It takes a while to undo these things, right? So definitely commit to the 90 days, commit to the parasite cleanse, and really give yourself a chance to reset, right? The first month, this is my favorite part too. So remember when I said one of my biggest pieces is that this is for everyone. The first month, which is the most expensive month, if you will, comes to less than $13 a day. And that covers 2 meals and all of those supplements. And, I don't even think you can go to McDonald's for $13 a day. So I absolutely love that. I love that money and being able to afford this is a complete yes. And I love that this company makes it to where we can all have nourishing nutrition at our door. It's such a blessing. So the second month goes down even less to $12 a day, because you already have all the parasitic herbs that you'll need. And then after the 90 days, if you want to go down to the maintenance program, that's where you do 1 shake instead of 2 shakes a day. That's like $7 a day. So again, this is pennies in comparison to the benefits of your growth, the energy that you're going to get, the health transformation that you're going to get, the community that you get to be a part of. All of this is literally life-changing. And, we're talking, a little over $10 a day at max for this opportunity. So it helps you save money on groceries for sure. It helps you save time in the kitchen. Me as a mom of 3, I only have to make 1 meal a day, which is absolutely incredible. There's literally no prep unless you want to get fancy and make a smoothie, which you're more than welcome to. There's no junk. There's no binders in this. It's just real, organic, regeneratively grown food that nourishes yourself. And it's convenient for everyone. This is literally God's fast food for us. And I couldn't be more excited to talk about it. So, the food that you eat today, it becomes your future cells. And that's a really important part to recognize. This program is really about supporting your future self. So I hope that you feel called to step into the journey. And I'm excited to hear from those who already have. So if you have been on this journey and you would like to share, I would love if you could raise your hand. I just want to remind everyone that we're not going to say the words heal or cure or reverse. We're going to be compliant and heart-centered here. And if we can keep the shares to about 30 seconds or so everybody can have a chance if they'd like, that would be amazing. But yeah, who would like to go first? I'd love to hear your voices and how this ULT, Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation, has transformed you. Awesome. Kamalu? Yay.
Hi, can you hear me okay, or is there too much background?
It's perfect.
Yeah? Okay. Yeah. Hi, I'm Kaimalu. I started on the Purium products roughly 2 months ago. And for me, something I noticed immediately is just heightened energy levels in the morning. Um, waking up and not feeling like I needed a cup of coffee in order to start the day, that was huge. That was crucial. And just how light the products felt in my body. I was very used to eating a meal and then kind of needing to take some time and space to rest and digest before I would be able to get on with what was next. And this was a very quick and easy way to just consume something light that felt very nourishing and energizing. And it also allowed me to eat fruit, which was something that had been giving me digestive upset for years. Like within a week or two of being on this protocol, I was able to incorporate more organic whole foods into my diet that before would cause a lot of symptoms for me. So that's been my experience.
Wow, that's amazing. And it is so important because most people, when they are hungry or they're on the go, that's when people are eating fast food. That's when we're stopping at the gas station because we didn't bring anything with us, right? That's when a lot of people are making bad choices. So having this on hand is a game changer for that. We are no longer dependent on those systems of toxic alternatives, I will call them. And yeah, being able to consume God's creations and eat fresh fruit and it feel good in our body, like, amen. I hope you're shouting that from the rooftops. Yay, Allison.
Hey there. Great job, Nicole. Shout out to my new friends, Aaron and Melody, who made it to the call, who I met them at Veggie Fest this past weekend. So it's so cool to connect with people on this wavelength. I loved your rundown on everything. I can speak to, you mentioned the super aminos. I love those things. It's so fun to pop them in the morning. I've actually upped my intake to the ULT program is 5 in the morning, 5 in the afternoon. I'm doing 10 and then 10 immediately after my workout, which you mentioned, because that's when the body really wants to extract an amino from a protein, from what I've heard. Erin's a nutritionist. She'll teach us some stuff too. But I found that it's really beneficial for me because I'm not tapped out energetically after I push hard. I actually feel great. And then I can kind of power on through the rest of my day and then eventually make it to my second shake of the day. Monday through Friday, when I'm working out, I'm doing 3 a day. And like Kaimalu said, I'm not slowing down to digest. I'm just literally going through the entire day with energy. And then Apothe-Cherry, you mentioned something around like going into heal. Well, I'd take the heal world that word back, but come on. Stored trauma, like with more and more time, I'm 2 years into doing this, not only the ULT package, but and then some, because I like the results. I'm reaching higher and higher levels of my own consciousness, my own, you used the word intuition, all kinds of things. So yeah, it starts with the food and the energy and the really obvious things, but I think there's so much more than what we, originally sign up for. Thanks.
Oh, Allison, I love it. And this girl knows how to work out. She is, I don't know if anybody was on the dance floor with her at convention. She is a brick house, if you will. Oh no, I love it. I'm doing the 20 super amino challenge with you.
Hey, it works. It works.
Yes, I 100% believe you. So I am in. I love that. I love that. And I agree, it does. This program, I have so many people I have met that have connected more with spirit through this journey than any other journey that I know. And I just absolutely love hearing that. So thank you, Allison. Robert.
Hey, thank you so much, Nicole, and everyone for being here and sharing. It's definitely challenging to try and fit this all in 30 to 60 seconds because it's been just so transformative. It's been about 5 years I've been ingesting these incredible products. I've done the ULT multiple times. And I got in because an ex-partner of mine who I was with, I watched her for 2 years have really debilitating Lyme's disease symptoms, going from doctor to doctor, finding no solutions until she did a ULT, and everything changed from there. And so then I tried it, and I don't think my cells ever felt or had that level of living pure nutrition, because as a kid, I was eating Pop-Tarts and cereal and pizza and all the things. I don't think I ever actually had superfoods, living organic pure foods. And yeah, anytime I have a gap now where if my products are a little late, I notice it quickly. And it's just so amazing how much more energy I have and better sleep mood, digestion. Like I had certain symptoms that I kind of just brushed under the rug as like, yeah, it's normal. I'll just deal with this for life. That then they went away, and I was like, oh, okay, this is so much more than, like someone just said, what I signed up for. So yeah, super grateful for the products, the company, the owners, the community, this family, and all praises be to God. Thank you.
Yes, I love it. I love it. There were so many points. Let's see if I remember, but one of the main one that you just ended with is that, you know, you've been doing this for 4 years and the regeneration keeps happening, right? So yes, we say start with a 90-day, give yourself at least 90 days, right? Encourage other people to at least give themselves 90 days on this journey. But the longer you go on it, right? They say that every cell that is able to regenerate is doing it in 7 years. So give yourself the extension of God's pure nutrients. And when we say superfoods, it means that there's more nutrients than calories, right? Which is very opposite, especially the American diet. So super amazing to hear that there were all these little nuances in the body that were happening that you thought we just had to live with. And it's like, oh, wow, like I'm getting younger, right? Like we are transforming these ailments that we just become so accustomed to. So I absolutely love that. And there was one other thing. So you were introduced to it from someone else, and that's another big piece of this because this is a lifestyle. So doing this alone is not as fruitful as doing this with others. So just always encouraging like our family units, our friends, our coworkers, like whoever's in our community to step into this journey with us, and for you to step into the journey that you have already signed up for. If you're here on this call, the more you know around people that are humbled with these superfoods in this journey, the easier life gets and doesn't feel so lonely. So thank you so much, Robert. And Chandra, tell me if I'm saying that wrong.
I know that is how you say my
Can you turn your volume up a little bit?
in one moment. For me?
Sounds kind of far away.
Or okay. Okay, hi, I'm Chandra. I'm new to this journey. It's only been day 4 for me. But I'm loving it so far. I can relate to Robert in the sense of like not ever having pure organic nutrient rich foods. Let me know if you can't hear me, or if it's like issues. And so I recently just got a health coaching certificate, but I put that on the back burner, and was introduced to this by Kaimalu and a friend of mine. And yeah, it's an answered prayer, honestly, because I've been asking the Lord for, Lord, what tools do I need to get back into the health and wellness journey that I fell back from? Just put it on the back burner of like, you know, going to the grocery store, like gas station, just like getting the convenient products. And so this has allowed me to like actually step into a new routine, a new rhythm of getting well nourished and here with the products, and also to introduce it to my family. And so yeah, I'm excited to see. I know there will be detoxing that'll happen along this journey, but I'm excited to see like where it takes me and like others. So yeah, I'm thankful to be here, and thank you for holding space for everyone here. So.
Oh, I love it. Well, welcome and congratulations on this new step. And you know, I love it. Again, there were so many things I wish I was writing notes at this point, but doing this with others is so key. And what I love about the journey too is you'll find that like it brings your whole life together. So the longer you stay on a Purium lifestyle, the more that you're able to like bring all the fragmented pieces of oneself into the here and now, which is really phenomenal because, you know, God shaped us in all these ways for this moment. So I absolutely love that. And there was another piece that I was like, oh, so good. Well, you're in great hands with Kamalu, for one. I absolutely love that. And I'm excited to hear your transformation and how this continues. And yeah, just making sure we're like paying the energy forward, right? Like keep paying it forward so we can share the message. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I've lost way too many people due to dietary damage. And I think many of us can relate and have experienced that. So again, that is why it's so important to spread the good news. Yeah. So welcome to the family. Yay, Melody.
Hi, Nicole. Hi, everybody. My name is Melody. I have a similar story as I might butcher your name, Chandra. I'm butchering it. Sorry. I was introduced to Purium through Allison. We met at Veggie Fest, and I've only been doing the power shake, not even a full serving, because Allison generously gave me some of the power shake and one other product, and I've it's only been 4 days, and I'm seeing a huge change in my energy level, and I absolutely love how I feel, and I'm just so grateful that Purium has came into my life, and that all of you have came into my life. So I'm very, very thankful. And yeah, thank you so much.
That is amazing. Two sisters, day 4, and feeling it, feeling the joy, feeling the light. I really feel like Purium resurrected my whole family from the darkest place, and so it's so phenomenal to know that we can do this. We don't have to live with this heaviness that the world has put in so many people's laps, and also making sure that we are going to I love that you met at the Veggie Fest, right? Like connecting yeah, Allison. How can you not love Allison when you meet her? And the gift too, Purium was gifted to me. And it, like I said, it saved our lives. And so I just love that we can extend that gift to others, because it's so affordable and so doable for us. And we're so abundant on this path. Well, awesome. That was a lot of voices. I absolutely love it. And I want to hear everybody's voices too. So next week, please come back, or we can chat after I end the call, but we will kind of wrap up this portion, so that way we keep our recording to the 30-ish minutes that we were supposed to. But I absolutely, this for me, I mean, I went over the products and I probably did it kind of fast because I love them and I'm so interested and fascinated by it that I just kind of go on with joy. But the real beauty of these Thursday calls is not me going over these products, it's hearing testimonies, right? Because every time we get to witness someone coming into the light more and sharing, overcoming struggles, it's so powerful and so hopeful. So I hope again that, you come back next week and are able to share, what another 7 days does for you and you're 4 days in, and or whether you're 4 days or 4 years. I guess we heard both perspectives, and they all just equally get more and more transformative, and that's pretty cool to witness. But again, get back to the person who invited you, or stay close to the person who invited you in this journey, because they truly are going to help you be accountable when times get hard. They're going to help you just stay connected, help you share this with people, because again, there are friends and family that may be praying for this, and this could be the very thing. They may not know about it until you have the courage to share it with them. So there's all kinds of support for that, and all kinds of cool videos and things that might speak certainly to their hearts. So, feel free to ask the questions. And we're going to go ahead and stop the recording here. So if anybody does have any questions or wants to share anything off camera, we can have the space to do so. And then I just want to remind everyone that we do have another call on the top of the hour. It is our Million Mom Movement call. And Million Mom Movement is the nonprofit portion of Purium. And it's near and dear to my heart, and is an amazing group. And they're always just educating and inspiring. And it's something that, again, you can invite people to and, of course, attend. So I don't know if somebody can drop that link in the comments, but I will go ahead and stop the recording.